So you gotta take that thing away. Take that away. Stop saying that, oh, Tia Mary or Gabriel Union wasn't happy. Marriage is never about happiness. Let me tell you, if marriage was about happiness, I wouldn't have been married today. But it
Okay.
has ups and downs, arguments every day arguments. But guess what? It takes virtue to be married.
It takes what?
Virtue. You must be somebody
Virtue.
of virtue. It takes God's grace. It takes somebody being loyal to someone else. Somebody seeing something above himself. You take away the selfishness out of you and put the selflessness in on you. That's how marriage comes to be. See what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It's not about your happiness. You can, in fact, when you understand that it's about the children, it's about the community, not you, then you will understand that these women are not women you should be looking up to.
Okay,
They are,
I didn't say that I looked up to those women. We were
but
just
don't defend their
discussing
happiness.
what?
If you're not looking up to them, don't defend their happiness.
I'm not
Um,
defending my happiness.
No,
I
their happiness, not yours.
Oh, okay. Just speaking on things how I see it. That's how I see it. And everybody has a perspective. And everybody doesn't get married to have children. Some people just get married for companionship. Now, I don't know exactly what happened in Gabrielle Union's marriage, but the first marriage ended in divorce. It didn't work out. Something didn't allow them to move forward and have children. She used her resources later to have children. And the way she produced children doesn't make her less than a man, less than a woman.
Are
It's
you
still her
speaking based?
daughter. It's
That's
still
your opinion, right?
it's a fact. It
It's not
doesn't
a
make her
fact.
less than a woman.
It's not a fact because she didn't carry it.
It's still her DNA.
Guess
She
what?
had a surrogate.
Three
She had
DNAs are there. I'm a science student. Three
her eggs
DNAs are
were
there.
used, correct?
Hmm?
Her eggs were used, correct?
But you can't have three DNAs in a child. Now you have three.
So you're saying
Supposed to
she's
have
less
only
than a
two.
woman. That's what you're
The, the,
basically
the
saying.
thing is this, right? If she has a problem that has to do with childbearing of biology reason, I will have compassion on that. I've said it before. But
Well,
if it
that
has to do with something about her own personal decision of not having children before then, I will
she
not
couldn't
have compassion.
she couldn't carry it.
That is that's later in life. If he stated that throughout her life, from from the moment she was a young woman of 18 years to when she was like 40, I think she had a child at 46 or something, or 47, right?
Right.
In between that, and they said it wasn't her fault, it was biology. It's not her fault. But if she put her career before her having kids, right? It is her fault. And that's all we see throughout today of people waiting to have kids later on in life because they want to pursue their career, they want to be this and be that. And then when they couldn't have any, now they want to do it the other way. They want to find the easy way out. Those ones I don't have compassion for. I had child not at a young age, right? I don't have compassion for myself either. You see what I'm saying? Because if I could hold other people responsible, I'm going to hold myself responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Mine can be different because I'm a man. I can have it at any age. But I always tell men, have a child between the age of 30 and 35 is the best time to start. For women, I always say start at the age of 22, but be married, not out of wedlock. Be married.
Okay. Everybody's story isn't the same.
But guess what? If you don't follow the principle of life, you're going to damage yourself and damage the kids. As in science, let me say this to you. This is why it's very good to follow logic and follow procedure. When you don't follow logic or procedure, when you veer off, you cause a lot of problem, not just to yourself, but to the people around you. That is why God and nature created those procedures and they want us to follow it. When you say that life is partnership, marriage is never partnership.
Who said that? When I
You
said,
said some people, okay, it might be the other lady that said it. So marriage is not partnership. Life is not partnership. Having children out of wedlock is not good. God and nature created those procedures for us to follow. So when you follow that procedure, you win as a mother. The children win as the next generation. The man might suffer for it because nature makes a man suffer for months, but at the end of the day, he has a legacy.
okay, the both women we were talking about, they had their kids in their marriages.
Okay, good. They have their kids in their marriage, but one left, right?
Tier Mowry
And
left. Yes.
she left crying on television every day, sharing tears for we to feel
Yeah,
sorry
I
for
don't
her.
agree with that part of it.
Why would I feel sorry for her?
What?
I wouldn't feel sorry for somebody like that.
No, I don't agree with her exposing their relationship in any capacity. I mean, I don't, but she gets online and she talks about it. But I guess that's part of her reality show.
It sucks if she's gonna have to expose her family to make money. That's why I say women shouldn't.
She chose her career first.
Yeah, she did, and she will pay the price someday.
She has her children too, though.
And her children will make her pay that price. That's one thing we don't understand about life. Let me say this real quick, right? This is one thing we don't understand about life as women, and for men and women. We put our children behind a burner, and then we think that is all about us. And then when you are in your 50s or 60s or 70s, when you're about to retire, your kids don't come around. And you start saying that these kids aren't shit, these kids don't have respect for their parents. But then you forgot how you raised them.
Damn.
You neglected those kids. You put yourself before them. You didn't care about those kids. And now they're punishing you. You crying about it. You are that nursing home, the children never come around. They only come around to find out if you're already dead so that they can take up the inheritance. That's why they're showing up to see if you're dead. And then you hate those kids that you didn't give a damn about 30 something years ago, 40 something years ago. This is why when people tell me that parents are nursing home and not being visited by by their kids, I ask them, how was that child raised? Did that parents neglect them when they were little kids? I'm not saying that you should give them all they want. No, you shouldn't. You have to discipline them. But at the same time, you also have to extend love to your children because what goes around comes around.